ADATA XPG v2 memory kits are optimized for the latest Intel gaming platforms. Check the link in the video description for more details. Welcome to my unboxing and overview of the Steelseries 3H V2 gaming headset. Now, I normally don't really talk about prices in my videos, but I should mention that this one is $39.99. So it's around 40 bucks. So adjust your expectations. If you're expecting this to be the most cinematic sounding, awesomest audiophile pair of headphones ever in the world, then sort of think again. But what it is what I'd consider kind of I don't know what to call it without it sounding sort of condescending, but like baby's first gaming headphones. So if you've never used a proper pair of gaming headphones and you're not used to the features that you might find on a pair of gaming headphones, this will be a darn sight better than most else that you'll find in this kind of a price range. The other thing that I'd consider it perfect for is as like a secondary pair of headphones that you use for traveling, because it folds up extremely tight, and it's the kind of thing where, because of its flexibility, you wouldn't worry too much about breaking it, and because of its price, you wouldn't worry too much about breaking it. So there's both of those things going for it. It also has a fair bit of flexibility in terms of the connectors that are included. This is something SteelSeries has started doing over the last little while here that I actually really like. So they include an adapter. You can either plug directly into your PC, so it's got a nice, feels actually quite good orange rubber-coated cord. Should be quite anti-tangle as well. And then they've actually got two little pieces here that plug in, so they've got little labels on them. There's the corresponding headphone thing, so you put those together and then the microphone symbols together, and boom, you've adapted it to a 4-pole. So you can use it with your mobile device or with your computer, which I think is quite neat. It has inline volume control as well as an inline mic mute. It's very clearly labeled, so mic off, mic on, just like that. Volume up and down, just like that. It's a little bit on the bulkier side, but I guess you expect that with the more cost-effective, as they like to say, options like the 3H V2. And then the headphones themselves are quite lightweight, quite small. So if you wear an XL size motorcycle helmet, for example, you might not find these are quite optimal for you. And you can tell that they're going to sit on your ears a little bit as opposed to completely around your ears, because the ear cups are a little bit on the smaller side as well. Just like their Siberia series, you've got sort of you've got like a support brace, and then you've got a separate piece of padding that has got kind of a pleathery material on it, just like that. And then the ear cups themselves also have like a synthetic leather material feeling stuff on it. It's better than some of the synthetic leather I've encountered that has a very plasticky feel, but it's certainly not quite the real deal. So let's go ahead and put them on. Oh, this is unusual. Left side is here, so the cable actually comes out of the right side. That's a little bit different. I haven't often seen that in the past. So they're adjustable like this. Go ahead and adjust them as needed. Like I said, they're not huge, so I actually have them adjusted to the max in order to have, maybe not quite max, maybe I'll go one click down. And it's not the best adjustment mechanism that I've ever encountered, but again, this is a fairly low cost pair of headphones, so let's go ahead and, yeah, I think we got it now. There we go, so it sits on your ears like that. There's actually a fair bit of passive noise cancellation, or passive noise blocking, noise isolation, that's the word I'm looking for, from these headphones. And part of that is due to the use of the synthetic leather material as opposed to a more open mesh type of material. This is the feature that is going to be the sort of rock'em sock'em, you didn't see this one coming one, and that's the retractable microphone right here. So most headsets in this kind of a price range aren't going to have features like that. They'll either have like an inline mic that's attached to sort of like a thing down here, or they'll have like kind of an awkward boom mic or something that's detachable that you can lose. I really love the retractable microphone thing. It's one of the things that I've always liked about SteelSeries headsets, and now they've brought that feature down to the 3H V2. You can adjust it wherever you need to with its nice little flexible snake cord. It doesn't feel as good as the one on my 7H, obviously, but it should be quite functional for you, and you can just tuck it back away like that. I think that's pretty much it. I hope I must be talking really, really loud right now. It actually does isolate noise quite well. So in terms of cable length, you should be able to reach around to the back of your computer. Give your computer the old reach around, you know what I mean? But not that long. So I would probably sort of mostly aim to plug this into the front of your computer, but in a pinch, if you keep your tower on the right, it might be able to make it back there. So I think that pretty much wraps it up. Thank you for checking out my unboxing and overview of the SteelSeries 3H V2 gaming headset. Don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips for more unboxings, reviews, and other computer videos. And I guess I did miss one thing. If you really do have trouble with that, then they've included this guide for how to plug these things in. As far as documentation goes, I don't know if that's the most impressive I've ever seen, but yeah, it's all good. You shouldn't need documentation for that anyway. Don't forget to like the video if you liked it. Don't forget to dislike it if you disliked it, and leave me a comment. Let me know, where do you think the target market is for this? Would you recommend this to someone more as like a secondary pair of headphones, or would you recommend this to someone as, like I said, sort of their first gaming headset?